Well, again, Brent packs the house, or the suite, as they say. And but thanks again, everybody, for making the trip out. I know many of you have done this multiple years in a row and been part of this incredible growth story. And I can't thank you enough. I know some of you are seeing EXP for the first time. Who here is seeing EXP, like, are you on Explorer pass? The Explorers? Okay, got some Explorers? So, the long and short of this is that, I was an agent, selling real estate. Started Prudential, went to KW, and I invested there, and then I launched my boutique brokerage in 2007, grew into four offices, but really a team-based brokerage. And at the end of the day, there was just things that weren't being solved by the traditional path in real estate. And so 2009, we said, hey, why don't we try this other thing? Partially because I couldn't afford offices, but the other reason was because I'd always thought that there was a better way to do it. And I obviously loved KW, that's why I was there. But unfortunately, profit share doesn't work when you've got fixed bricks and mortar expenses and you've got a down market. One thing you'll note is even though we have a down market, which we have for the last little bit, we still have been profitable as a company. And that's the power of a cloud-based model when you don't have to support physical bricks and mortar, which means that we have the infrastructure to basically weather any storm. So, who knows what's going to happen? Obviously, interest rates are up slightly, with the idea of how do we make it better for agents. Most of you don't know this, but I pay just like you are, which is really unique. I'm technically agent number one. I don't have in my 7 levels anywhere near what Brent Gove has. But the reality is that I built this with the long-term financial incentive built in for me to be totally aligned with each and every one of you in the room in a way that was second to none. And so the idea of just continuing to iterate on it, make it better. We've got agent healthcare, we've got lead gen stuff, we've got stuff that Leo's going to talk about tomorrow, I think. Oh, okay.
Nice.
You get a little preview of something really cool here from Leo, but there's just so many great things coming down the pipe, yeah. So Leo, why don't you share your little?
Come on up, Leo.
You probably already know this, but Leo Perea is our Chief Strategy Officer, and he is literally strategizing most all the time. When I'm talking to him, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's a great idea. In January, I said, well, this would be pretty interesting to develop this thing. And he goes, oh, I've already done that. So this guy is like a freaking monster, but he's got something else he worked on, and hopefully you get a little teaser here. So,
all right, give me a hand, everybody.
This is my second expcon.
Yep.
And the first time I was standing here, I knew some of you from past lives, but now I feel blessed to have gotten to know a lot of you much better. So I'm just going to share a couple things that I'm going to say from stage because this is a very special group. But one of the things I told Glenn when I first got here is that I saw you guys grow from 10,000 to 80,000 in no time. And a lot of the things we were doing were behaving still like a small company and not leveraging our size. So as I've said to some of our competitors and some vendors, we are now going to weaponize our size. And that's what we're doing with a lot of these. So most of the things I've been doing in our contracts, I'm specifically calling out all of the bootleg imitation companies that they are not allowed to do business with because I'm tired of copying and paste. So when you see me launch stuff, these tech companies are not allowed to do business with Real and LPT and Canzell.
Yeah, baby.
Any one of the other ones that pop up on a weekly basis because I'm putting it right into the contracts. So the one I've been working on since last summer, goes live tomorrow. It's called EXP Exclusives. We are now going to launch the largest private exclusive real estate network in North America. And if you guys remember, we are the single largest monolithic real estate company in the world. We do more transactions than everybody. Everybody likes to talk about that we're the MLM company. We're actually the most productive company in the US and Canada. So this app
wait. I thought only you was recruiting.
we sell a couple homes too. The app goes live tomorrow. It is completely free. It's included in the $85. And we will be able to do more transactions with ourselves. Can you imagine if we find 2, 3, 4, 10% more business that didn't exist prior to tomorrow? And you'll have to wait for tomorrow for the rest of it. I'm super happy to be here, and I can't wait to see you all tomorrow.
I said for once Brent got my name right, which was great. 4 years, but it got there. So good, it's progress. Didn't get the title right, but that's okay. And so I'm still good, but we'll shoot for this. So it is amazing just to see everyone. Is this actually the conference? This is crazy. Look at all these people. So for those of you that don't know, it's sort of like, because this is my family, but I was at another company for 15 years, and I always said that with that holding company, there were 6 brands involved, 300,000 agents across 113 countries, and I never once ever heard anyone say that Realogy had changed their life. And every single day from day one here, I heard it that EXP changed my life. And looking around all these people, it is so true to see. And it's such an honor, Brent, you're amazing. Look at all these people that you bring together. It's amazing to sort of see what's being created. Glenn, what you founded and started was amazing. The amount of lives that have been changed. 89,000 lives changed across 24 countries. Yes. We have so many of our country leaders here. We've got, I think, 12 different country leaders that are here in the conference. We've got so many people from around the world that are probably in this room right now, which is really incredible. So we are continuing our story. We're continuing our story of growth. Glenn had mentioned the Boost program. We have Micheal being back here somewhere, who actually was our first recipient of the Boost program. That brought his agency of 600 agents onto the platform. We have also announced Accelerate, which is so who is here on an Explorer Pass? Oh, wow, now the hands went up a lot went up now. We have almost 600 people here on an Explorer Pass. So that is 600 people not with EXP that are finding out about our family, about our culture, and understanding who we are, because you just can't explain this. And so we introduced something called Accelerate, which is any new agent coming into EXP has their levels 2 and 3 unlocked. From 10 FLQAs for the first 12 months. So you're coming in already on an accelerated path into really coming in and growing your organization. So there are so many things that we are doing. It is amazing. We've got over 5,000 people at this conference for the next few days. We're kicking it off tomorrow, and we're so glad to have all of you here. So the next 2 days are going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for